Hey everybody, welcome to the Lunar Lowdown with me, Sally Nerney. This is the lowdown for the full moon of January 28th, where we have the sun in the middle degrees of Sidereal Capricorn and the moon directly across the way in Cancer. The sun is not alone, it is exactly conjunct Jupiter, and the sun and moon are both square to Uranus and Mars in Aries. This full moon forms what is called a T-square, a configuration of tension, confrontation, and negotiation. In my meditation about this, I was struck that all of the rapid, sudden change that's been thrust upon us and continues to be thrust upon us is landing now within our hearts on a deeper level, landing within our reflective and receptive selves. How that ends up feeling to us and expressing through our lives is, of course, personal. If we come to this moon burdened, heavy, and worn out, pessimistic, we may feel enough is enough, and the confrontational energy of this moon presses us terribly. For you, the antidote is remembering that this life is a marathon and not a sprint. And we can receive sustenance from the visible light of the sun that is magnifying the gifts of Capricorn now. This is a being of stamina, persistence, who chips away at the mountain of work to be done, the mountain of feelings to be digested, by putting one foot in front of the other, defining small, achievable goals that keep one moving in the right direction. So with the sea goat's help, with the light's help, identify such small, achievable goals and steps for yourself, including self-care, including the things that you know feed your stamina and don't drain it. Take a breather before stepping back into the work, before stepping back into experiencing challenging and difficult emotions, which are completely understandable at this time. If you come to this moon more lightly and optimistic, you may have an easier time navigating, negotiating between these energies of large personalities and egos, sudden, unexpected changes in the field, losses, and your own tender heart. For all of us, no matter whether you're feeling pessimistic or optimistic or somewhere in between, all of us arrive here at this full moon just about a month through this huge threshold of Jupiter and Saturn coming together at winter solstice. This happens about once every 20 years, and astrological tradition considers it the change of cultural age. I did a quick search on the word culture, and the basic dictionary definition is essentially the customary beliefs, the social forms, and the material traits of a racial, religious, or social group. For myself, I also think of culture as how we express ourselves through our art, our poetry, our communications. So in the world and in ourselves, we're just at the beginning of new patterns, new initiatives, new ways of expression, and new ways of relating. In light of this, be mindful and compassionate with yourself and others, meaning remain flexible and kind as we all seek to find our footing within this time of great change and continued uncertainty. Allow your imagination to soar and possibilities to be considered without grasping too hard with your need to know. This moment in time, this 2 weeks of this moon cycle, brings forth a time of testing, a period of challenge. So there may be some unexpected gains. And some losses too. Try to see this as an experiment and fall back into Capricorn's long-term persistence and long-range planning, or maybe better said, long-range confidence and hope. Within these unsteady times, this re-emergent time, this time of involution and evolution and destruction and regeneration, tend to your authentic emotions, not necessarily trying to change them, but holding real presence for yourself. Aho. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.